Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here. So, as we all know, Forza Horizon 6 will be set in Japan. It's a place fans have been begging for ever since Horizon 3, from the neon-lit cities, the Toge mountain roads, to the car culture. You could say that it's a dream come true for some. However, just because Japan was the most highly requested location, doesn't necessarily mean that everyone is thrilled about it. For years, another location was sitting quietly in the background, a place that many also believe would have been a perfect fit for the next Horizon title, and that is Germany. From the unrestricted Autobahn to the legendary Nürburgring, you could argue that Germany also had everything to make Forza Horizon 6 feel like the ultimate open world racer too. The question is, why didn't Playground Games choose it? So in today's video, here are 5 reasons why I believe Germany wasn't chosen for Forza Horizon 6. Starting off with number 1, too similar. Now on paper, yes, Germany does sound like a perfect location, no speed limit highways, the Bavarian Alps, unique architecture, but the problem isn't because Germany didn't fit as a Horizon setting. It's almost as if it would fit too well. You see, if we wind the clock back to Forza Horizon 2, that game was set across both Italy and France. At the time, in 2014, this was almost unheard of for an open world racer to visit a setting outside of the United States, which is why Forza Horizon 2 was such a major success. Instead of seeing another open world racer built around the fictional Los Angeles or Miami, we actually got to visit and drive our virtual cars in a totally foreign place. Then we fast forward to Forza Horizon 4 and we got the United Kingdom. Sure, this map featured some of the most breathtaking countryside roads and beautiful medieval architecture, but the problem was that the overall feel of the map wasn't drastically different to what we had already experienced with Forza Horizon 2, which is why I believe Playground Games had to introduce seasons to make up for that familiarity. Now just imagine Forza Horizon 6 Germany, the third title set in Europe. Even with the country's own unique set of qualities like the Autobahn, it would still feel too familiar. Now with Forza Horizon 6 not releasing on the Xbox One console generation, they need to make a game that instantly makes Horizon players go, wow, this is completely new. Which was why I believe Japan was the perfect choice. It offers players a totally new experience in both gameplay and atmosphere, and will instantly set Horizon 6 apart from all its previous titles, something Germany, despite all of its charm, simply cannot do. Number 2, Autobahn is overrated. Now, hear me out before some of you guys get upset. No, I'm not saying that the Autobahn in real life is overrated, as it's one of the very few places on Earth where you can legally test your car's top speed. But for a Forza Horizon game, it's nothing special. Every Horizon title dating back to its first installment had its own quote-unquote Autobahn, and because Forza Horizon has no speed limits anyway, a straight open highway doesn't really offer anything new. Sure, it would be fun testing out the top speed of your favorite hypercars or your own tunes, but once we figure out the meta and discover how our own upgraded cars can go, that thrill of blasting down a highway with no speed limit quickly fades away, and what was used as a selling point to push Forza Horizon 6 Germany just became another feature. But here's what's important. The map in which Playground Games developed for Horizon 6 Japan can also feature a long highway too. In fact, their massive network of expressways is the perfect solution to Germany's Autobahn, but possibly even better as these roads weave through the dense cityscapes, tunnels, and elevated bridges, offering players a completely different scenery instead of just endless countryside. Number 3, it can no longer be ignored. After Forza Horizon 3, I remember many within the Horizon community were speculating that Forza Horizon 4 would be set in Japan, as at this point the series had visited America, Europe, and then Australia. So naturally, we all thought Horizon 4 would visit Asia, and of course, which Asian country would be the most appropriate for an open world racing game, and that is Japan. But unfortunately, when E3 2018 came around, Playground Games decided to go with the United Kingdom. Now, although we weren't necessarily disappointed with the location, it certainly left many questioning, why are we heading back to Europe? Then of course, 3 years on, again the community was saying, surely Horizon 5 will be heading to Japan this time, right? I mean, where else can they go, knowing full well at this point, Japan was already the most highly requested location for this series to visit, and then Horizon 5 surprised everyone with Mexico, and it almost became a little frustrating because it seemed as if Playground Games were not listening to the community or actively doing everything to avoid bringing the series over to Japan for whatever reason. I can only imagine, had Playground Games teased Horizon 6 at Gamescom this year and revealed Horizon 6 Germany, it would have sent a very clear message to the community, essentially saying, we like to play it safe. We'd rather stick to what we know than take the leap and give our fans what they truly want. And all this would do is make those who want Japan even more vocal. Number 4, next-gen technology finally allowed for Japan. You see, according to Playground Games, one reason why they avoided Japan wasn't due to the lack of interest, but it was rather the technical limitations. Japan is a country of extreme contrast. It's dense with neon-lit skyscrapers surrounded by a complex road network with huge mountains in the backdrop, all packed tightly together. Capturing that level of variety and density while keeping that Forza Horizon feel and seamless performance would have been nearly impossible on an older hardware, which was also possibly a reason why Horizon 5 went to Mexico instead, because the open terrains were far easier for the Xbox One to handle. Now, with Forza Horizon 6 being the first entry to be fully developed for the current gen Xbox consoles only, Playground Games felt that they could finally deliver Japan the way players have imagined it, with true next-gen level of density, visual fidelity, and gameplay. Now, had Playground Games chosen Germany with all this new technology available at their fingertips, the question is, would that location allow for Horizon 6 to show off the new Forza Tech engine in a way that veterans of the Horizon series would be amazed without feeling like it's a Forza Horizon 4 DLC or a Forza Horizon 2 remaster? What do you guys think? Number 5, PlayStation Factor. With the Forza Horizon series finally coming to PlayStation this year, and now knowing that Horizon 6 will launch on the PS5 at some point post-release, I don't think it's a coincidence that now Playground Games has finally chosen Japan as their next location. PlayStation has one of the largest gaming audiences, so for Playground Games and Microsoft to set the next installment in the land of the rising sun perhaps wasn't just a creative decision, but a strategic one too. Now, Forza Horizon 5 had already proven that this franchise has massive cross-platform appeal. When it arrived on the Blue brand, it dominated the sales chart for several months and pulled in millions of new players who had never played a Forza game before. So with Forza Horizon 6 visiting Japan this time, not only does the location satisfy the hardcore Horizon players, but it also bridges that gap to an important demographic of PlayStation users, the Japanese and wider Asian market. Something that would have been a lot harder to achieve had the Horizon series stayed exclusive on Xbox and PC, and if Horizon 6 was set in Germany. But anyways, what do you guys think? Would you have loved to have seen Forza Horizon 6 Germany? Or was Japan the right decision? Share us your thoughts down in the comment section below, as I do read all of your comments, guys. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as it really does help me out. And of course, if you guys would like to stay up to date with everything Forza Horizon 6 related, be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.